Just kind of looking back at the Georgia film, anything kind of stand out to you?
Not really. I thought it was a hard contested game. I thought both sides played hard. I thought, just erratic stuff as big plays. So when we got hurt, it's on big plays. When we did good things, it was big plays. And, it really wasn't that far off as far as the score. I mean, it's just because, it's about 5 plays away, really. Because and there are a number of ways we could have easily scored 2 more touchdowns and given up 2 less. So.
Yeah. Mike, I'm curious, a couple of years now of being here, how do you kind of approach the last week or 2 here where you have 2 games, about 10 days? Do you delegate work at all? Is there anyone that's looking at Ole Miss film already, or are you entirely on East Tennessee State?
Yeah, you do a little of both. Part of it is you've been, watching it all year long with regard to the other teams you play. You end up, watching Ole Miss quite a bit anyway, as far as, who they play in common. So, and not just that, I mean, you could stick, other than maybe a team or 2 from the East, you could stick any of them at the end, and you watched a lot of film on them.
Steve? It's been shared that it was your preference to play this East Tennessee State game at 11 to kind of get it done. So what's your thought process behind that, and how much of an advantage do you think that'll be?
That would have been falsely shared, and I think that they play just as well at night as they do during the day. As a matter of fact, I think our fans perhaps may enjoy it more then, but regardless of when we have games, they're great times to have games, so we go ahead and play them,
Obviously, you guys get a little break from the SEC gauntlet this week. I guess, how do you keep your guys locked in on ETSU rather than kind of looking ahead to Ole Miss next week?
You try to do what you should have been doing the whole time, which is just trying to improve yourself, trying to be the best player you can be and improve your skills. I mean, that's what you got control over. It's important to know what the other guy's going to do, just so you adjust to his particular characteristics. But this business of all of a sudden you're going to change dramatically how you improve because of what the other guy does. You don't have control over the other guy. You got control over yourself, or at least you do if you'll take it. That's what we need to do.
Mike, I think it was after the Kentucky game, you put a lot of the offensive struggles. You took a lot of the blame, on yourself there, and the few weeks that have followed that, obviously still some offensive struggles. I guess, what do you think maybe you guys from the sidelines could do differently to maybe get the offense going in these last couple games?
Well, we played some really good opponents, so I think that makes it challenging. I think the better we protect, the better we play, and then just kind of a combination of everybody getting on the same page as far as executing, and again, I mean, we still have the call out for, I'm looking for some receivers that really want the ball, that just determined to have the ball every play. And, right now we've got a group of nice guys that like each other, like the ball, like the team, like the social activities that go along with it. But, we want somebody that, just really wants the ball for the sake of having the ball because, they believe they're better with it than the other guy, the seat next to them.